Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm Darkjack, and in this video I'm playing on the map Plaza in Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and I get a nuclear medal, which is 30 kills in a row without dying using only my gun and equipment. And what I want to talk about in this gameplay is how to beat my team. And my team is composed of me and a bunch of other people on my friends list who are pretty good Call of Duty players. I think almost all the people that I'm friends with have over a 2 KD and over a 1.5 win-loss. So when you play against us, you're playing against good players, and if you're playing by yourself, you're at a huge disadvantage. So you're probably better off just backing out of the pregame lobby. But if you do choose to play against us, I'm going to tell you in this video the keys to beating my team and how to go about winning against us, which is very difficult to do because we're all good players and we're all running the orbital VSAT. So once one of us gets an orbital VSAT, we have VSATs for the rest of the game. And the first thing you want to do is you want to run the counter UAV. The counter UAV is critical to doing well against good players because we rely upon the UAV and the VSAT. So you want to run counter UAV, and when you get one of those, you want to wait until we have a UAV or an orbital VSAT up, and then once we have those up, then call in your counter UAV. That way you can maximize its effectiveness. Also, when you play against us, you want to spam EMP grenades because EMP grenades are extremely annoying to deal with because they take away your radar, they don't allow you to call in kill streaks, and they take away the red dot on your reticle. And as a result, even if you don't have a counter UAV, when we have a VSAT up, EMP grenades can hurt us and make us stop rushing you. Also, what you want to do is focus on visual kill streaks. Run UAV, counter UAV, and VSAT, because most of us do not use ghosts, so if you get a UAV against us, you'll be able to see exactly where we are. Also, when you play against us, what you want to do is use either an LMG or an SMG, and if you choose the LMG, what you want to do is post up behind cover with a light machine gun and with a target finder, and an assault shield can also help you if you need to find cover, and just camp and hide behind that, using cover to your advantage. And very few of us use cold-blooded, and as a result, almost all of us are going to show up on the target finder when you play against us, because we like to use scavenger and toughness instead, because those are better. And you also want to run flak jacket if you're using the LMG, because if we see you behind cover, we're going to try to kill you with grenades and stuns and C4. But if you're using flak jacket with tactical mask, we won't be able to kill you. And then you could use hardline as well. Or if you choose to use an SMG, a submachine gun, and try to kill us, what you want to do is put a silencer on it and use ghost and hardline or ghost and flak jacket and flank around us using engineer. And when you do that, you'll be able to get behind us, you'll be able to get to the side of us, and we won't know where you are if you're always rushing, because you won't show up on the map when you fire, and you won't show up when we have a UAV up. And be sneaky, be unpredictable, and rely upon stealth perks to get the upper hand and take us by surprise. And when you play against us, you want to stay away from your teammates, because your teammates are just going to get you killed because they're bad, because they're just random players that are not running Ghost. And as a result, when we get a UAV up, we're going to be able to see exactly where they are, and if you're by them, we'll be able to see where you are too. Even though you're not on the radar, we're still going to have a good idea of where your general location is, based on when your teammates are spawning at. So stay as far away as possible from your teammates, and instead try to flank around us from the side. Then when you play, you want to use Ghost and Hardwired, because Ghost counters the UAV and Hardwired counters the counter UAV. And we rely heavily upon UAVs and counter UAVs to get our VSATs. Then what you want to do is you want to use the cheapest tactics that you know of. You want to play like a cheap and dirty player. You want to play unfairly. You want to use the most unfair tactics that you know of. So use stealth perks, use the target finder, use the select fire FAL if you need to. Be extremely cheap. Play like a douchebag, because when we play, we're using the best classes, and you have to use the best classes as well if you want to stand a chance. Then when you play, you want to be unpredictable, because we play a lot of Call of Duty, and we know where people like to go. We know the spawns, we know the places that people like to rush at, we know the traffic patterns. So when you play against us, you have to be unpredictable. You have to always keep us guessing, especially if you're using Ghost and a silenced SMG, to stay off the radar. And always remember to flank around us and to be unpredictable. That's key to doing well. And then also, if we're doing really well against you and you're not doing very well, then always dashboard it against us, because we just love it when we get an orbital VSAT and then someone dashboards who's the host on the other team, because Treyarch does not give us host when we play, because Treyarch does not give host to full parties. And so when the host migrates, it usually gives it to someone on the other team, and then we might get it after the second migration. So chances are, if you have a good connection and you're on the other team, you're host. So once we get our first orbital VSAT, just dashboard against us and we'll all get a loss. And then of course we will all love you and we'll send you encouraging messages on Xbox Live, because we just love getting dashboarded against. So right now in Black Ops 2 I have a 8-win loss, even though we win 99% of our games. The reason why my win-loss is not higher is because of dashboarding and people who are hosts just quitting out. And that gets really annoying and frustrating to deal with. So if you can't beat us in a gunfight, you can always just quit out or dashboard to give us a loss instead, because Treyarch has to balance the game out by giving bad kids host. And then lastly, if you don't have host and you can't dashboard against us, you can always hit us offline. You can get a host booter and you can just kick us all offline, because we love nothing more than getting DDoS'd. We just love it when people flood our routers with bots and hit us offline so we can't connect to the internet for an hour. That's always fun to deal with. So have fun getting banned by Microsoft or Sony for being a cheater. So I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, and post in the comment section below other ideas that you have for beating a team of good players, and I'll see you guys later.